Hello, Invest Collegiate. I'm Miss Wingfield, and I'll be reading Many, The Diversity of Life on Earth by Nicola Davies, illustrated by Emily Sutton. How many different kinds of living things are there on our planet? 1, 2, 3? Many. Yes, there are so many, from big things like elephants and oak trees. There are 2 kinds of elephants, African and Asian, and more than 600 kinds of oak trees. To small things like mushrooms. So far, scientists have counted 100,000 kinds of mushrooms and microbes. Microbes are so small, you need a microscope to see them. There can be 500 kinds in just 1 teaspoon of dirt. Everywhere you look, there are living things. In deserts, on islands far out at sea, under the feathers of birds, and on the backs of beetles. Lichen beetles have tiny plants growing on their backs, which help them to stay hidden and safe. The bright colors in this lake are made by microbes. Even in places where you would think nothing at all could live, like boiling volcanic lakes. Count how many kinds there are. It can be difficult, but some places are hard to look in, like the tops of tall trees in the jungle or the bottom of the coldest seas. It can also be difficult because sometimes things that look different are really the same. Young queen angelfish, adult queen angelfish, and things that look the same are really different, like a viceroy butterfly or a monarch butterfly. But mainly, it's difficult because there are just so many living things. So far, human beings have found and counted almost 2 million different kinds of living things. But that's only the start. There could be many millions more. Thousands of new species are found every year. And the more we find, the more we learn about how living things depend upon one another, for food, for places to live, and for ways to grow. We have learned that every kind of living thing is part of a big, beautiful, complicated pattern. The trouble is, all over the world, human beings are destroying pieces of the pattern. Chemicals poison the air, rivers and oceans. Fishing boats take too much from the sea. People build roads that divide forests into pieces. Causing animals and plants to disappear. Extinct species. Many kinds of living things have already been lost. Some have disappeared before we've had a chance to find them. Human beings are part of the pattern too, and we need to make sure it stays big, beautiful, and complicated. Because we could not keep living on Earth if we had to count down instead of up, from many to one.